Happy Friday, guys. It's Carol. I hope you're doing well. Um, this video, I'm going to share some information I heard. You can take it or leave it. After that, I have some videos that are coming up. One on my pantry, one answering some questions about ordering glasses, and one in response to a comment somebody left me. Hi, guys. It's Carol. How are you? This is Friday the 13th. I'm not superstitious. I'm sitting in the car. The dogs are not attached to their seat belts because we're sitting outside a laundromat. Casey's washing her comforter. It's too big to go in our washers that are in the apartments. And it's a beautiful day. It's about 68 degrees and cloudy and overcast and not 100. So it's wonderful. I'm going to post a video about my pantry, about how answer some questions about ordering glasses that I know the answers to. But first, get the vaccine if you want. Don't get the vaccine if you don't want to. It's okay. I don't care. I'm not judging you. I'm just telling you. I live in a city of over about 200,000 in the Texas Panhandle. There are lots of little area towns around us that depend on our hospitals as well. So the hospitals probably serve more like 350,000 people, counting all the little people in the all the people in the little towns, not little people. I'm having that kind of day. But anyway, all the powers that be that run the hospitals and the city health department and stuff had a meeting. And we have 3 large hospitals. Andy, no crying. Andy is crying because his mama's not in the car. We have 3 large hospitals, and then we have several smaller specialty hospitals, like a heart hospital and children's hospital, but we have 3 big hospitals. One of them has beds available. They don't have nurses to take care of people. They can't put people in those beds because they don't have people to take care of them. We have a really large nursing shortage here because, amongst other reasons, the nurses have just had all they can handle. They're burned out. They can't do anymore because it's a horrible job. They're not used to seeing their patients die and die and die. And that's what has been happening here with COVID. My oldest grandson's girlfriend, her dad died yesterday. He had been on a ventilator for a week. And it's so sad because he has 2 young little girls that now don't have a daddy. It's just, I'm so angry that there is this illness. But anyway, the powers that be, the CEOs, everybody had a meeting, and they said that there are at least 40 people in area towns that have little hospitals that need ICU and would come to Amarillo, but we don't have beds. The ICUs are full. And they took a storage room and turned it into an ICU. I mean, they're doing everything they can, but they just don't have nurses to do it, and their IC units are full. They said they're seeing more children because of this Delta variant. They've had to send a child to Lubbock because they just couldn't take care of this child here. One of the CEOs from a hospital said he wanted to make a public announcement. Don't ride a motorcycle. Don't ride an ATV. Don't get in a car wreck. Don't have a heart attack. Because we can't help you. Now, if that doesn't make me scared, nothing will. Not much scares me. Well, snakes and spiders. But not so bad that I wouldn't kill them. But that is truly scary to me when they say, please, don't have a wreck. We can't help you. People have been waiting in the ER. At the time of that announcement, one person had been in the ER in a bed in the back waiting for a bed in ICU for 53 hours, waiting in the emergency room area because they had no place to take them. The CEO says, just get your vaccination, wear your mask, practice social distancing, wash your hands, stay safe, stay home, and don't have a heart attack. Oh, here's Casey. I'm back. My ex-husband's wife has now tested positive, and I feel so incredibly bad for her. They have a big house out in the country, probably 20 miles from the hospital. She's out there by herself. And because he went downhill so incredibly fast, it worries me for her to be out there by herself, but she's in quarantine. They have 5 or 6 dogs and a cat. That Casey usually goes and feeds when her dad and stepmom are out of town or something. And her stepmom probably needs help with those animals, but Casey can't go in their house. This thing is just getting scary to me. It's hit too close to home now. But anyway, I want to pass along the public health announcement. Our powers that be at the hospital have said, please get your vaccination. Please wear a mask. Please wash your hands. Please practice social distancing. Stay home if you can. Let's get rid of this illness. Let's just get it to stop. It is scary. And I hope I haven't offended anybody.